This dish comes with Blutwurst, so that's blood sausage. It's very popular in this Rhine area, so...
This is blood. Pork blood? Chicken blood. In this video, we're gonna find out if Düsseldorf has good food. Yes! By Dinah and Phil YouTube channel. They went there. He's from Germany. She's American, so she probably like everything. Like me, Canadian. Like Suji Thai also love everything. We are really the least picky people you will ever find when it comes to food. So let's go.
Let's get started.
We are in Düsseldorf, and in this video we're going to take you on a full day of eating only traditional German food in this beautiful city. Let's go. Düsseldorf is Germany's 7th largest city, located just 30 minutes north of Cologne, right on the banks of the River Rhine. This region, known as the Rhineland, has a strong and proud food culture with its own identity. Today, we are taking you on a real German food tour to try some of the most popular local spots and to find out, is authentic German food actually good?
Oh, what is it? Red velvet!
First stop, a classic German breakfast.
Oh.
Good morning. So we are in Düsseldorf and we came to a place called Henry's Cafe, which is right in the heart of the city in the old town. And we're gonna start with some German breakfast. We got a very standard German selection platter. It comes with some cheese, like Gouda cheese, Emmental.
Almost look like a buffet. They put everything in the plate in different locations.
Stuff like that. Some German salami right here. Ham, some grey red brötchen, like you said. Jam, of course, is very common.
This is huge,
also
no?
An egg, a hard-boiled egg we have right here, which you haven't cut yet. And then a little bit of decoration like cucumber, tomato, and lettuce. And this is a very common thing that you can get in a lot of German bakeries. Just a selection for breakfast. Often comes with a coffee. I have a little espresso here. There was a lot of toppings compared to the amount of bread. That is not quite what my mom's generation would do, but I don't know, maybe we're supposed to. So there was some sweet things and some hearty things. For example, we got this classic German white bread roll here. There's butter on there, and then we put some jam on. And I'm not sure, I think it might be raspberry.
Yeah.
And then my favorite, which is not the most German cheese.
Brie?
Camembert.
Yeah, little
Camembert.
To be honest, German doesn't have that many cheeses. So
it's expensive here, cheese, honestly.
Oh, you saw it?
Stuff like that, but I'm just gonna maybe start with
it looked like brie au camembert with
the
side.
Dude, I love it. A brie, a camembert is kind of nice, and I got a little bit of a bite of jam in there.
I don't even know the difference. Brie, camembert, it looked the same to me.
Breakfast, but every time I have it, it's pretty nice to start the day out with something sweet, get the blood sugar a little bit up, right? So this
Not
is
your
a very
food, right?
classic sight in Germany, the jam on butter on white bread roll. But now for the hearty stuff, let me just grab this one. This must look pretty bad to some people. It's just a grey German bread right here. And then we have butter on there.
Damn, he put a lot of butter
salami
on
is so
toast, no?
In every household when I grew up.
Do you guys do that too? That much butter?
Version. This childhood, man. Grey bread, butter, salami, so common, man.
It looks so thick, or maybe he has multiple pieces together.
So I'm gonna try the bottom half of the bread roll, and this is kind of classic German breakfast. You have some type of meat slice, usually pork base, and then you have some type of cheese, but then you have little garnishes like tomato and cucumber as well. I don't know why Phil decided to make it half-half. For me, I would just layer it like ham and cheese together.
That's not what we do.
But that's not what the Germans do, I guess.
One flavor per side.
I think I've learned to really like this breakfast. We don't eat breakfast very often. Whenever we're at Phil's mom's house or out and about on holiday, I do love it. It's very good. We have this nice ham and butter. I'm going to load it with an extra cheese and then take our little egg here and just cut it up nice.
Ooh. I'm also like a cracker brat now.
There we go.
Right?
Nice little Stück there. Guten Appetit.
When you put the Cali
This is my
caviar
type of
with
grey
the
bread
boiled egg
loaded.
on the cracker.
So this right here is supposed to be a breakfast just for one, and it's quite nice actually. There were like 6-7 slices of toppings on there, plus the egg, so you can easily order another bread roll or slices of bread. Or
Too much.
with that. And it's also not uncommon that two people share this.
Yeah.
Let's be honest, if you eat this all by yourself, that's a very big breakfast. Yeah, I
feel like every time I react to Germany, you guys have huge portion of food, like crazy.
Espresso in Germany.
Wow, this is so big.
No.
I've never done this.
Today, but hold up, we're not quite done with bakeries yet. Before going to lunch, we had to stop at Hinkel, a legendary Düsseldorf spot, to grab 2 pastries for a little pre-lunch snack. And yeah, locals pop into places like this all the time. It's just everyday life in Germany.
Oh.
You can get so many things at German bakeries. Obviously, fresh German bread is so good. Little pastry items, sweet
Wow,
and savory,
look at
and
this.
of course the Kuchen. We go to this one, I think, in every Düsseldorf video.
The Kuchen.
Kinkel. It's one of my favorite in the Altstadt, in the old town of the city. And I
Bacon.
decided to go
Inkel.
with sweet today. I went with a
Oh.
Quarkschnecke, which is quark, like it's this dairy produce in
Damn,
a
when this is
snail
cooked
shape,
well
a
and
little
still
nice
hot,
Schnecke.
it's so
Yeah.
crispy.
Yes, and I got a spinach
Oh, is that
stick, which
sesame?
is just like the savory thing.
Spanish.
We already ripped it open, and looks very nice.
Yours has lots of sesame seeds on there too.
I wish this was warm. It's not right now,
Mwah.
but it looks very fancy for a pastry item.
Smells so good. Oh yeah. Wow, it has nice cherries in there too. It's very moist and it's super sticky around it. Phil is just holding it so we can get a shot and it's just like, look at it shimmer in front of the light.
Whoa,
right
look
there.
at the
So
color
much
on
glazing.
this.
So how is it?
That's really good. I think you'll like this, even though you don't like cherry that much. Every time we try something new, I normally go for the nice Nussecke, but I decided to go with something different.
Tastes like a dessert.
Yeah, how was that one?
Check out the spinach in there. It's real, actual.
It is a dessert, no?
Traditionally, all
Like
these
a pastry is a
items, they were
dessert?
just dough and maybe some seeds on top. But now you have all these
This one
These
not
are like
really.
food.
stuff.
Yeah.
and I
Yeah,
really
yeah,
like
it's not
that.
really a dessert.
Dude, this is really, really good. Dare I say like a 9.5 out of 10. Like I would get this again.
Just need some
in a
cheese
heartbeat.
in the Spanish. Like,
Does this count as Kaffee and Kuchen
Yeah, kind of.
without the coffee?
Dang. The joy of a German food tour is going to a German bakery.
Okay, enough with the pastries. It's officially lunchtime. Next up, the Karlsplatz, Düsseldorf's famous market square, full of food stalls and locals picking
Whoa.
up their favorites. And since we are planning on going very meat-heavy in the evening, we went straight for a popular stand serving a legendary fish soup of the day.
Wir hätten gerne einmal den
Fish soup.
mit Kartoffelsalat.
Essig nur Speck oder Mayo?
Essig
oh,
Speck
that's the
bitte.
sandwich with the long
Remoulade
hot
oder
dog.
Knoblauchsoße zum Backfisch?
Remoulade bitte.
Ja, außerdem noch ein
Remoulade.
und eine Fischsuppe.
Genau.
Gerne.
I bought it here, remoulade. It's like a green
Right, so for
pasty.
lunch we came to a different spot
You
here in the
put,
city.
like,
This is called the
mayonnaise on the
Karlsplatz, and it's a very popular lunch spot. I think they even close in the afternoon. And
Green
it's basically
packaging, I
this
mean.
open
A
food
tube.
market with international stalls, but also German food. And since we're kind of on the water with the big river Rhine in the city, seafood is kind
market
of
look
popular as
good.
well here. And we came to this fish place, and we got two different fish dishes. One of them, a very common in Germany, is a backfish. You often get this in a bread roll as a backfish Brötchen, but we got it on a plate with some potato salad on the side, and then there's remoulade, which is like
Potato
this
salad.
herbal sauce in Germany, very popular with fish items especially. And obviously fish very popular in the northern parts of Germany because it's closer to the oceans, and then the further south you go, a little less popular, but still
close to-
very
oh,
common
okay.
German food.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
what
yeah.
I'm very happy about is that they gave me two potato salad options, and if you know anything like a good potato salad, one was with mayonnaise, but I always love the ones with vinegar and bacon, speck.
Oh,
Just gonna
just
start with this. This is
vinegar.
our
Vinegar and
lunch.
bacon.
Nice little
So I can
fork
make
full of
it.
potato
You
salad.
wanna try?
Dude, I like it. Vinegar and bacon, so much better. But let me cut this big ass.
Look
fish
at
open.
So
this
good.
fish.
It's
Look
fried right
amazing.
there.
When you look at it,
Ooh,
right?
that's
The
nice.
batter
It
is
smells so
thick.
good.
Pretty big batter.
Damn,
Yeah,
huge
a little
batter.
bit of the
And there's no pink.
sauce on it.
Perfect.
Remoulade to me it tastes like mayonnaise a little bit when I had it.
My God, that's
It
so
was
much
from
better than I
Germany, in the
thought.
tube.
It's so soft, it like melts in your mouth. The fish itself is pretty chunky, and the batter is chunky too. But
But like
both
a
of them kind of
seasoned
melt in your
mayonnaise.
mouth.
I
So
don't know
it's
how to
fairly
explain it.
oily, but it tastes like fish and very nice. I think this sauce, the remoulade, what do you call it? Is a tartar sauce, like some type of tartar sauce.
Yeah, it's like
that's,
a
goes so well
seasoned
with
mayonnaise.
It. And we already squeezed lemon on there. I love a little bit of lemon on the battered fish. So yeah, I think this is a fairly traditional, pretty common lunch option. Just some battered fish anywhere in Germany.
All right, ich bin dran, and it's very cold today. But if you're coming to visit the city, especially Düsseldorf, you'll probably end up at the Karlsplatz. This one is the Fish House, and it's famous for fish, but specifically this fish soup. So this is the fish of the
Wow,
day,
they
and
look
they sell
big.
it. They sell them the warm items until they sell out for the day. So we got
You
a
want
soup
this?
today. Look at how chunky
Yeah.
this is. And I'm gonna be honest, this looks
Wow.
way more seasoned than the average German soup.
Oh, sorry, Pitbull. Okay.
It need to be cold for that.
All right, so I'll just give it a try. Nice chunky thing.
Yeah, it looks
It's
very
never
seasoned,
cold
like
here, so
orange.
Dang,
forget it.
That's good.
Mac.
Wow, it kind of brings me back to like
You
the
need to
northeast
change your
where there's a
heat.
lot of like chowder and stuff and
What
a
do
lot
you
of
mean
like
change my
seafood.
Do you know how
sauce.
many soup in
So
Thailand,
it's
even
really
if
nice.
in a hot country?
I know.
So
And
is that the
it's
German
crazy
clam chowder
hot
or
and
what?
spicy.
Yeah, it feels like it a little bit, right? The fish soup option of Germany. Dude, these chunky things are just falling
Look at
apart. There's a little bit
how
of
many
onions in there.
fish
I'm
there.
seeing some type
Yeah.
of green. Definitely some
This look like
herbs.
salmon.
some clam.
And
Yeah.
seafood.
Yeah,
Yeah.
this is so good. This is
How
a
to
big
make
chunky salmon
it?
piece
I
right
want to
there.
eat it with
I think it has
noodle.
my name.
With noodle?
Yes, rice noodle.
Huh.
Yeah, that's salmon. Oh, that's so
Wait,
good.
wait.
So soft.
What?
Look. You see my soup? It's the noodle inside, and it's like some kind of curry soup. Is it look the same color? But this one I put in the fridge. That why it doesn't move. You know, it's like was it jelly? I need to
Yeah.
warm it first.
Yes.
Else. That's the
And
thing.
you don't have
Dude, I
seafood
didn't
like
know
this,
about
right?
This, fish house place. You know how old people
all the
are like
ingredient
soup.
is like fancy.
Yes.
In the
I think
salmon.
I'm getting there.
We're getting there.
So what is the red in your
Discovering
soup?
more and more seafood
Curry.
in here. There was clams.
It's not
now
potato.
there's
It's not
shrimp.
tomato or.
Dang, there's huge.
This
a
one is
good
not curry.
price.
Oh,
It's
actually,
split. I think
sometimes
this
when
is
they
a good
make
price.
curry, they
Last
put
one's for
tomato.
Do you think this is
26,
tomato?
Yeah, I think so
I don't
too.
know.
Or pumpkin-
Portions aren't
tomato?
huge, but you
Like-
want
I
huge
want to
portions for
know
lunch
what is the
usually. So I
ingredient.
think it's very nice.
A lot of the stalls in this square,
Maybe it's
the
some
Karlsplatz,
curry?
are in this containers like that,
No.
and we're sitting on these beer benches, very German too, right on the street. And we just noticed it's like 2 p.m. now, so for lunch hour, I think a lot of lunch rush is here. A lot of people come and eat. It was very busy at 1, so if you don't like the busyness, maybe avoid these hours at the Karlsplatz.
But then you risk of not getting soup if they run
True,
out.
maybe they run out of soup. All right, lunch is done and the afternoon is here, which traditionally means you have to go on Germany's favorite side quest called Kaffee und Kuchen.
So on the way to our next spot, I just
Kaffee
wanted to remind you, if you
und
like food videos and traveling
Kuchen.
like we do, then maybe
Subscribe to
consider
them.
subscribing. And also big shout out to our soulmate level
Subscribe.
patrons, Laura and Jared, Roger Lübke, Robin, David Duckmore, and Leslie Garnay.
Damn, you
And now
know
back to
all their names.
Around 3 or 4 p.m., many
Oh my
locals
God.
take a break for coffee and cake. And we couldn't resist stopping at Heinemann, a Konditorei that's a real institution here in Düsseldorf, to enjoy some coffee
Is this like a fika break like they have in Sweden?
and cake the way locals do. And because
Damn,
it
it's
is
old
like
people there?
3:30 p.m. or 4 p.m., one of the most common German things is Kaffee and Kuchen. It's
I have
oftentimes
cheesecake.
way too close and way too early after lunch, but it's a very traditional thing here in Germany. Kind of like the coffee after a big lunch thing, like give it a little time and then
I have
coffee
green
for digestion.
tea.
But we got 2 pieces of cake. I got this nice looking creamy torte
This look
here.
good.
We call it a torte, not a Kuchen actually, the creamier ones. And it's a lot of nougat layers, a little bit of doughy stuff.
Some
I think
kind
it's-
of
I don't know if it's
cookie
marzipan or anything.
crumble at
To
the
be honest,
bottom
it just
or
looked really
something?
good. And I already cut the front piece off. Now I'm having trouble getting it. But here we go. Oh, it's alcohol. That's always a nice surprise. If you look at it here, you really nicely
Yeah,
see the
see?
layers. And then only the bottom layer is like a crunchy cookie. Very crunchy, very chocolatey.
Ooh.
And then it's a very
It helps
creamy
holding
layer,
the cake
very
together even
light
when you
cake
cut it.
dough layer. And then more creamy stuff, some chocolate things on the top. And the fancy Konditorei, they always do this stuff. It's a little
Konditorei.
plate with their name on it, I think.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
It's
nobody
so
care
German
about
to
that
me.
part.
Every
You just
time I
eat
went
it
to
or
my
whatever.
grandma on Sundays, we
Sorry.
had this type of cake.
Careful,
Very creamy,
picture.
very common.
I
And
know,
I
but
decided
nobody
to
care
go
about
with
that part.
a raspberry Kuchen, a Himbeerkuchen. With
I don't like
Sahne,
fruit on
so
top
with,
like this.
whipped
Oh, I
cream
don't
on
really
it.
like it too.
But let me just get the
It's
piece
too
is way
much.
too big, so there we go. A nice stuck here.
They only had raspberry, no strawberry cake. It's seasonal.
Has the classic like Jello style on the top here.
It's
where
fine,
the
just all you can
raspberry
taste is the
and I feel like
fruit.
that's a
But I
classic
think it's
German
probably gonna
cake.
be
Not
good.
as much
Yeah?
of the cakey thing that we're used to in the U.S.
The
Probably.
raspberry ratio looks good.
I'm ready for strawberry season because that's my preferred fruit, but very nice.
So we have the two
What
opposites
is in
here,
the
the
jar?
fruity one and then the creamy one
Sugar?
over here.
I thought it
And I
might
love
be
the fruity
sugar.
one as well.
You need to add more sugar.
The
Or
fruity one's
maybe-
always so cold because of the
No, I
jello
don't
around
know.
it. And I
What
like
else
it.
it
It's
could
very
be?
refreshing. I think the raspberry one here is better than this creamy
I
one.
think so too.
You were very surprised coming to Germany in the first place when you saw how creamy the cakes actually are. Like,
I think this one is better, but I think my favorite is the Herrentorte. That is my favorite cake
Whoa,
here. It's more
this
cakey,
looks
but
so
this is not
good.
bad. I like this a lot too.
The Kaffee und Kuchen at Heinemann, it was basically a crowd of, well, mostly older, very homogeneous German locals. And then we joined the afternoon stroll through the city to build up our appetite for the main event. Dinner at Himmel und Erd.
So is it only
where
people
we
that
are
with
going
money that
big
go
with
there?
a huge
Oh my
classic pork
God.
plate and the famous dish that gives the restaurant its funny name.
What is that?
Himmel und Erd.
What the heck am I
All right, for
looking
the
at?
main event and the evening thing, we came to a very German brewery. It's called Himmel und Erd, which means heaven and earth. But we got some very, very German
This looks
dishes.
huge.
So this right here is a German Haxe.
Oh
it's
my
a pork
God.
knuckle or a pork knee. I think it's the lower part of the pork leg. You have two bones in here, and it's just slow cooked, and it's very crispy on the outside.
Look at the color.
Wow.
It should be juicy
Of
and
the
very
knuckle.
yummy on the inside. It should come off the bone nicely.
They're so
And you can
big.
choose a couple different sides with it. And we chose the classics, the Kartoffelknödel, which is like a potato dumpling, and then the red cabbage,
Potato
which is one of
dumpling.
my favorites. And this one looks great.
Yeah, that looks so good.
So this Haxe here
Damn.
is like the dish that most of these breweries offer and kind of like the hardiest thing that you can go with when it comes to German cuisine. We have this crispy batter on here and then look at the bottom. You can see the meat there. Let me see if I can just... Oh, it's so crispy.
Oh,
There we go. Oh, here
you
the
can
crunch.
tell
Oh my
by the
God.
sound that it's good and the color.
Look at the smoke coming
It's
out.
slow cooked, right? So it take a lot of time. How many hours to cook this?
A
Oh
lot.
God, the bone just
Right?
came out. Wow. This reminds me of America a little bit, the barbecue, man.
Oh,
Oh my gosh.
It's steaming.
he's
But
dead.
did you see how easy that bite came off there? So soft,
Yes.
very tender. It just falls off the bone. So on this side, which is the back side, we have all
You need
the
to eat
soft
until
meat
the bone
which just
or you're not a
comes
real
off.
person.
It's so nice and
To eat.
tender. I think this
You
might
eat
be
this,
the
you need
best
to
way
eat
you can
until the
prepare
bone.
a pig, pork meat. But what I really want to try is one of these pieces.
The skin.
Oh,
Yeah,
the
the
skin.
skin. Oh my god.
It looked
Look
like
at this, crispy. I'm gonna break this at the mic.
we called it in French oreille de Christ.
Look at the fat right underneath.
I don't know the
it.
name in English. The ear of Christ.
Oh my god. Let me dip it in some sauce here. Usually I'm not a big fan of fatty meats, but it's so slow cooked. This is like rendered meat and then the crispy outside. It's like the typical pork belly thing. This is as good as German style barbecue. I want to call it barbecue because this is the most common to like American barbecue.
This
but
looks
it's
like a
just
barbecue
good old
sauce,
brewery,
right?
Hearty stuff.
Or something.
Poker.
I don't know how
I'm
to
gonna
call
try
it.
the sides. I'm a big fan of these potato dumplings.
Yeah, it's
There's
not really
two different
potato. It's like a
styles. This is the
dumpling.
potato
It's
one.
like
Put
jelly.
Some of the
Like
red cabbage on there.
it's
With the
interesting.
sauce we drizzled on, some nice gravy. It melts in your mouth. These are so soft, but the star of this dish is definitely the meat.
Oh my
This thing is
God.
heavy, it's hearty, and just so good. And if you are into barbecue stuff like from America, you come to Germany, you have to try this.
So I decided to go with a regional dish, and I think this is one of the dishes that a lot of Germans even don't like, but it's Himmel und Erd, which means heaven and earth. So apples are from the heaven, potatoes are from the earth. In
Apple-
Austria, they even call this like Erdapfel.
Apple,
like
potato?
ground apple is what potatoes are called. But this dish comes with Blutwurst, so that's blood sausage. It's very popular in this Rhine area, so Cologne,
Blood
Düsseldorf,
sausage?
where we are, and this is the best
That's
part.
blood?
These fried onions here on top. It was kind of a polarizing thing for me when I first came to Germany.
Thai people love
because
blood.
I didn't eat a lot of blood sausages growing up,
I don't think anybody ate a lot of blood sausage though.
but it looks so interesting.
Heck
This
no.
one is very soft. We've tried different consistency of a blood sausage, but
On the inside, right?
yeah, it's super soft, and even the outside is pretty soft. But
It's
it's been
good
definitely
burn.
double fried. Like this has been fried again, so.
Throw that in.
Dude, flavor-wise is very good. I have to get over the thought that it's blood sausage. It's a little weird at first to think about, but taste-wise, so good. Like it's
Pork
so rich.
meat, pork
It definitely
fat,
has like
and
nice
fresh
fatty,
pig
chunky
blood.
parts in there. The flavor is
So it's
nicely
not
seasoned.
just blood. It's mixed with
Yeah, it's
meat.
now to try some of the heaven and the earth. So this is
Sausage.
apple puree, and it looks like just apples
sausage
kind
is
of
also
slow cooked
weird.
together.
Because
with
over
stuff.
here we have soup that they put blood in it, and it's only blood, right? It's like the coagulated blood that they put in the soup, and they
Yeah.
put also the feet that I hate, and the liver.
Oh, I think I also have feet in here. Oh, see.
This is blood, pork blood, chicken blood, yeah, and this is chicken feet. This is freaking disgusting because usually when I can see it, when it's not surrounded by all of this, you can see all the little feet, all the little thing, and then you eat it, and the cat you need to spit the cartilage, right, or the you need to spit the
Yeah,
whatever it is. It's so disgusting.
you're not a dog. You cannot eat it.
Yeah, whatever.
decent chunks in there. It looks more saucy than anything else.
Where did you buy this?
And it's cold, right? Or is it warm?
It's around here to have
Room
this.
temperature.
I don't like
Yeah,
it because
not cold or
it's.
warm. I love applesauce.
But
You
it's a
eat-
mod plate with
I'm
collagen.
a fan of this.
Yes,
Here
but
is the potatoes.
At
Yeah,
least
great.
this, it looked like
Puree.
almost
Puree,
like a
yeah, this is
croquette.
potato
You know?
puree. We'll try it alone.
Trust me, if she see a feet in her hand, she's not gonna eat
Nicely
it.
seasoned here.
Yeah.
But I think what you have to do with this dish is try it all together.
Exactly, mix it up
So
a
we
bit.
take some of
Yeah.
the earth, we take some of the heaven, and we take a little chunk of the blood sausage. And this big chunky bite is how you eat this.
I just don't like the
mixed all
texture
together, so
when it's too
Probably
soft
the
inside.
best bite.
Yeah. I mean, when I add blood, it
Taste-wise,
tastes
comes
like
together
tofu.
so
It's not
nicely.
that
I
bad.
think texture-wise, it needs the fried
It's
onions.
just that
because
when you
every-
eat the blood and you eat the blood with the feet and you eat the liver, you combine everything in a soup and it's too much weirdness in the dish.
To be honest, the blood, some of my dog doesn't eat it. This is so stupid.
Yeah, well, that means that there's a problem.
Everything else is relatively mushy, but
To me, liver is the
flavor-wise,
worst.
Very good. And
You
more
love
yummy
Ah, I love it.
I
but
hate liver.
Only
It's a good
chicken.
dish
Liver.
that you can eat
Yeah,
if
I
you
hate
don't
it.
have the best dentures.
To me, liver is the worst of all the body
for older
parts
people and babies.
I also don't like the worst.
I don't know how common this blood
Really
sausage
good.
is in Germany.
Because
but
it smells like
I feel
rotten
I
stuff.
only
Oh,
eaten
maybe-
it like less
maybe
than
it's
10
not
times in
too
my
strong
life,
for
and
you.
I lived here a long time.
I've literally only eaten it for videos.
Maybe if you're from the Rhine area. Where I'm from, we eat the sausage more like this in slices, and then you put it on a bread roll.
In Germany, you put everything on
Slices.
German bread.
Privately, I would probably never order this, but this is so surprisingly good, I'm considering to do that in the future. I think the Hax is definitely the star. This is awesome.
Wow. If you didn't know, we have a Swedish channel. We reacted to this video
Yeah.
like 20 minutes ago. Oh, nice video, honestly. Damn.
Still, I want to know the ingredient of that soup. It's so
That soup?
interesting.
Yeah, nice. Amazing. If there's more video like this that we should react to, please let us know in the comment below. Yes.